I'm gonna climb that mountain to the top. Feel my brain and body never gonna stop. Now climb with me, my friends, and count to 100 by tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Now climb that mountain a little faster. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. I'm gonna swim in the water, no matter how rough. Feel my brain and body, never give up. Now swim with me, my friends, and count to 100 by tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Now swim in the water a little faster. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. I'm gonna run in the race, no matter how long. Feel my brain and body go steady and strong. Now run with me, my friends, and count to 100 by tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Now run in the race a little faster. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Build your brain and body and count by tens. Let's be friends. Place your mouse on my guitar and...
Okay, friends, go ahead and sit back and start in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I saw Amelia move quickly to sit back in her learning space area. Zena, make sure we're sitting down. Aurelia is sitting down. Perfect. Okay. Let's keep going. Let's go ahead and say today's date. Oops, not that one. Here we go. Today is Tuesday, September 15th of 2020. Okay, now repeat after me. Today is Tuesday, September 15th of 2020. Great job. I saw Ivy saying the date. Daisy definitely was saying the date. Thank you, friends. Okay, now it is time for the date song. I wanted to see if somebody would like to sing the song for us first. Ooh. Ivy, would you like to sing it for us first, and then we'll sing it together second? Okay. Today is Tuesday.
Today's Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Today's Tuesday.
September
5th. September 5th. 2020. 2020. That's the baby.
Perfect. Thank you so much for singing with me. Go ahead and mute your mic. Okay. Two. I know we can do it in one. We're waiting for one friend. Thank you. Perfect. Thank you so much for singing with me. It's super great. Okay, now we're not gonna do this activity because we don't have time for it, but we have to catch up on Number Corner. We have lots of things to do on Number Corner. So I'm gonna go ahead and go on Seesaw where we do Number Corner, okay? So before we get started, remember that we're trying to make a prediction. What is the next card going to look like? What is it gonna have on it? And then how many of those things are going to be on the card? So I'm gonna zoom in a little bit so you can see the cards just way better. Okay. And go ahead and take a moment to look at the cards and think, what is the next card for the 15th gonna have on it? Yeah, I see so many friends looking, ready to make a prediction. Miss Langford, I popsicle sticks, but I don't have any yet. Could you possibly flash me a...
I was thinking popsicle sticks all of a sudden, and I was like, what do you mean, like, bam?
Yeah, thank you. David, what is your prediction? What is gonna be on the next card?
I think it is gonna be.
Do you think it's gonna be on there? Else thinks that the card is going to have 15 black dots on it and the card is going to be black. Okay, does anybody else have a different prediction? Marley, I saw. Oops. Bum, bum, bum. What color was the card? It was blue. So let's go ahead and move it up here. And let me make it just a little bit bigger so you can see it. Does it have 15 dots on it? Let's see, let's count. So as we can see on this card, there are some 10 frames. So we've been working with 10 frames on Seesaw. And so that just means that there's boxes with 10 boxes on it, and then we fill them in with dots, okay? So there's a 10 frame right here, but there's also another 10 frame. So this is a double 10 frame, which means that there are 20 boxes. Let's go ahead and see if this whole 10 frame is filled in with dots, then that means that there are 10 dots here. Now hold on, let's go ahead and count on and see if there are 15 dots. So if we have 10 here, let's count 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So yeah, there are 15 dots. Thank you so much, Marley and David. Let's make it a little smaller so that it fits in its little area. Okay, last time we had a little bit of trouble with this. So we're gonna do this real quick. We're gonna write the date on our date chart. Okay, remember that we write the numbers up here and then we write it in words on the bottom. So can somebody tell me actually, what number month are we in? June, July, August, September. Now let's see, how many fingers do we have up? Well, this is 5 fingers. Now let me go ahead and count on. I have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. September is the 9th month of the year. Okay, so then that means when we write the date, we are going to write a number 9. So 9 dash. Today is the 15th, so I'm going to write 15. And Jaylia already told us what year it is, but we only write 20. We only write one of those 20s. Okay, so when we write the date in numbers, we need the number of the month, which is 9 for September, So we have 9-15-20. And then when we write it in words, we're gonna write September, but we're going to shorten it. And we're gonna write SEP instead of the whole thing. September. Oop. Sorry, something came up. September 15th, comma, 2020. Okay. All right. That's okay, friends. We're going to work on the day for all. It's okay that we're struggling just a little bit. We're going to go ahead and keep working at it. Okay, before we keep going on to our next activity, we have to count how many days we've been in school. So go ahead and take a look at our how many days we've been in school chart and count. If I drag our next square for today we've been in school, our next X, go ahead and figure out how many days have we been in school. I'm gonna give you about 10 seconds to figure out how many days we've been in school. Oops, there we go, so we can see it better. All right, Miss Langford, do you have a card? Ooh, I'm not sure. Is Raymond here still?
I can only see his name. I can't see the screen.
Raymond, are you here? All right, Raymond, you can unmute in 3, 2, 1. Oh, I'm not sure he's there. Miss Langford, we have another card. Evanea, is Evanea still here with us?
She is not. I just looked.
Yeah, I don't see her. Okay, I don't think Noah's here either. Nope. Marley.
We've been in school in 15 days.
15 days? Can you go back and check your work real quick?
Are we going to Seesaw?
Nope, you're good right now. Marley, are you going back and checking your work real quick? Go ahead and count those X's again. I don't know where she went. Have we been in school for 15 days, Marley, or is it more than that?
We've been in school for 19 days.
Ooh, so close. Okay, Marley.
Wait, for 20 days?
20 days? Nope, that's too much. Okay, go ahead and mute yourself, Marley. Miss Langford, do we have another card? Winter. Winter every single day. Unless we just don't make it to it, okay? But then we catch up. So yesterday we said we were in school for 15 days. Now we've been in school for 16 days. That is so many days. We are learning so much. Now I write the number and then I write the number in words. 16. E. Now this one's a little tricky because we're doing a double E right here for teen, okay? And then an N. 16. So we've been in school for 16 days. Can everybody repeat the sentence after me? We've been in school for 16 days. Now, we haven't gotten to this yet, but today we're going to be talking about a new way that we are going to mark the numbers on our calendar. So, as you can see on the bottom, let me grab my little finger tool so that I don't draw on the cards. Make them a little bit bigger so you can see them. I put some cards here that we're going to talk about and mark them in different ways. So let's go ahead and take a quick look first. We have 3 different ways that we're going to mark our numbers on our cards, okay? So we have a 10 frame, but actually, if there's another 10 frame right next to it, that means it's a double 10 frame, and there are 20 boxes. So we're going to mark with 10 frames. Then we're going to write an equation after that. Then we will be using tallies. Remember last week and the week before, we were practicing using tally marks. And so we're going to continue working tallies to mark the numbers that we're talking about on our number calendar markers. And then we are going to use popsicle sticks to mark the numbers that we've been counting on our calendar markers, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna move this one up here because we're gonna talk about the 5th calendar marker. I don't want that. We're gonna talk about the 5th calendar marker first. So I'm gonna go ahead and make them big on the top. Now, on our 10 frames, we are going to put tiles in the 10 frames that represent how many how many popsicle sticks we see on this calendar marker. So show me on the fingers, how many popsicle sticks do you see on this calendar marker? Remember that it matches how many days is on the calendar marker. So I see a couple of friends with their hands up. So there are 5 popsicle sticks on this calendar marker. So we are going to drag the tallies and put them on the 10 frame. And I'm gonna count. So go ahead and count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I'm gonna write the number on top so we don't forget how many is on there. 5 tally marks. Now, it's a little bit tricky because we have to write an equation. So our equation is gonna look like this. We're gonna put a number plus another number, and it's going to equal 10 for our 10 frame. So we have 5 tiles on here. So I'm going to write the number 5. 5 plus equals 10. Now we have 5 tiles on top. How many boxes are on the bottom that don't have anything in them?
Just a second, Miss Tronis. Friends, Miss Tronis is doing math for all of you. I need you guys to remove any distraction from your learning space. There are people playing with things, under blankets, laying down, not sitting in star. Okay, let's be respectful to Miss Tronis. She's trying to teach you some math. Okay?
Thank you, Miss Nikki. I'm gonna reframe that real quick. Everybody needs to be sitting in star in 3, 2, 1. Joshua, run to the restroom real quick. Perfect, I see your faces, we're ready to go. Now, I just asked a question, and so we're filling in the equation. So we have 5 tiles on top, which is our number right here with 5. We need to figure out 5 plus what equals 10. We can go ahead and look and see how many boxes on the bottom do not have any tiles in them. So go ahead and take a look at that real quick and get ready because we're going to call on a card. 5 plus equals 10. Aiden, There are 5 empty boxes down here. Okay, perfect. Let's keep going. So now remember, we were going to mark it in our 10 frame, and now we're going to mark it with tallies. Now, I learned a new song for tally marks. Okay, bear with me. I might get it wrong because I didn't memorize it. So when we're marking tallies, and especially when we get to 5s, we are going to sing a song. Let me go ahead and do it because remember we're marking 5. So get ready. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 5 shuts the door. So instead of just saying, oh, that number 5, we have to cross it and we know that that's 5. No, we're gonna sing a song now. Let's go ahead and sing it. I'm gonna sing it one more time. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 5 shuts the door. Okay, and when we say number 5 shuts the door, that's when we're going to draw our 5th tally mark across all of them, okay? We're gonna get some time to practice that later on, okay? But now we have our 5 tally marks right here that represent our card. And then let's not forget, we're not done. Our 3rd way that we are representing this card is with craft sticks or popsicle sticks, whichever word we want to use, right? Now we have our craft sticks here. Remember, yesterday we talked about one of these cards. Oh, it's loading. We talked about the 14th card for the day 14. And there was a bundle of sticks. And that means that there are 10 sticks inside of that bundle. And then we have a couple more on the side. So right here we have a bundle of sticks, which means that there are 10 there, but we're not using those yet. I just wanted to let you know. Now, then we have our 1s. How many popsicle sticks am I going to put in this baggie right here? How many popsicle sticks am I going to put in the baggie? Remember, we're representing this card. Let's see. Niraji, how many popsicle sticks will I put in the baggie?
10.
We're gonna put 10.
Uh-huh.
Agree with Niraji or thumbs down? Okay, DeMarcus, I saw your thumbs down. DeMarcus, why do you disagree with Niraji? Oh, not like that, Mr. Ronas. Sorry. Can't move it. Try again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. All right. So now we represented the 5th card on a 10 frame, in tallies, and then with popsicle sticks and putting them in a baggie. Okay, friends, this is a new way that we're going to be representing numbers for Number Corner, okay? We're gonna keep working through it. And that's it for math today. Thank you so much for working so hard. But also remember that we're sitting in STAR to make sure that we're here and paying attention, okay?